capital city of California. And there is the man of the hour in probably the most anticipated debut of any first-year athlete in any sport. LeBron James will put it on the floor for the first time in a regular season game tonight. James' first shot is good.
That's good to see because during the preseason, you weren't able to hit those kind of jumpers. And for him to be the biggest...
LeBron James knows it. James will head to the hole with power and one coming. LeBron James, with his 46 points tonight, has now become the youngest man in the history of the NBA to hit the 5,000-point barrier.
Spreading right wing is West.
Here comes LeBron. Oh! Hitting 10,000 career points. Youngest in the NBA to do that. LeBron with a pull-up. James hit it. The youngest in NBA history with 20,000 career points.
The lob for James, and there it is. 25,001 for LeBron James. The youngest in NBA history to reach and now surpass 25K. And right now, all hailing the king at Wells Fargo Center.
29,999 points in his NBA career. LeBron James dribbles between his legs, fires a 20-footer. He knocks it down, and there it is. LeBron James become the youngest ever to 30,000 as the kid from Akron rewrites the history books once again.
38 for James, and a free throw away from passing Will Chamberlain. Move over Wilt. Make room for LeBron. James, number 5 all-time on the NBA scoring list.
He's going to bounce it for LeBron. Here he goes. He lands it up and in! And King James has flown past Air Jordan and is now number 4 all-time scoring in NBA history. Standing ovation.
There's James. Goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. And there it is. He just became the 3rd leading scorer in NBA history, passing Kobe Bryant.
Diving LeBron, and there it is. The kid from Akron, LeBron James, has come into the nation's capital and has passed the mailman Karl Malone and is now number 2 all-time in scoring in the history of the NBA.
For James, he's got it. Coming to the end of the 3rd quarter. LeBron James, a shot at history. LeBron stands alone. The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James.
A record that some people thought was untouchable, unattainable, and unbreakable has now been broken by LeBron James, the king, the kid from Akron, and one more name you can add to that list, the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Unless you've been sleeping under a rock for the past couple of months, especially if you're on the side of NBA news and NBA Twitter and everything, you most likely knew that LeBron was creeping up on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record. All-time legend, all-time great player, in my opinion, a top 3 player of all time. And LeBron James, as you probably just heard me say, is now the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. I'm not sure how much points LeBron has now after the game, but I know it's past that, and LeBron James has done the unthinkable and what people thought was the impossible. And this video also isn't meant to, shut down other players like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Karl Malone, who are, of course, the 4 players he passed getting to this number 1 spot. Those players are all-time great players. We don't talk about Karl Malone around here, but, the other guys, all-time great players, all-time legends. We're just talking about LeBron, though. Man, this guy, it's hard to put into words what we just witnessed because the game just finished maybe like 30 minutes ago. And the scoring record was just broken maybe like a 40-50 minutes ago. it's just, I had notes written down for this video, but it's really hard to put into words what we just witnessed. LeBron James is now making it very hard for people to argue for him not to be the GOAT. Like I said, I'm not going to make that argument here. That's already a weekly debate on ESPN if you want to hear that. But the GOAT debate is getting real tough for some people, especially after this record being broken by LeBron James. Now, going into some detail about this record being broken, of course, like I said, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had 38,337 points. LeBron James just passed that. And ever since 1984, Kareem set that record with his, patented skyhook, which I was actually expecting LeBron to do in this game, but unfortunately he didn't do it. But it felt, less scripted, I guess you can say. It would have been cool, but like if he missed the first one and like he tried it again, it just wouldn't hit the same. But he did his patented fade away to break the record, as you've seen in the intro edit. And 38,000 points was the most points ever until tonight as I'm recording the video. And LeBron James broke it in 150 something less games played and 3,738 less minutes played and 1,941 less field goals made. Now, going to LeBron's offense in specifics, he is 5th all-time in points per game with 27.2, and of course, like everyone is talking about, number 1 in total points scored in the regular season, 9th in three-pointers made, 2nd in most field goals made, 4th all-time in assists, above players such as Steve Nash, Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Isaiah Thomas, 3rd in minutes played all-time, and that's all regular season. All that I just named is regular season, and I know you thought that was impressive, so let's get into some playoff rankings with 1st in points in playoffs, which he has been, I think, for a few years now, but that wasn't really talked about as much as this record that he broke tonight. 2nd in assists in the playoffs, 1st in minutes, 3rd in threes, 1st in steals, 1st in wins, and 2nd in finals points per game and total points in the finals. And that is all playoff rankings, which is miles above what was in the regular season with a whole lot of 1st, 2nds, and 3rds. And that's LeBron James for you. I'm not going to say he's the GOAT. I'm not going to say he's not the GOAT. You can take this information and do whatever you want with it. But in my opinion, I think it's pretty safe to say LeBron is a absolute legend in the game. And in most, I would say in most people's minds, is a top 3 player of all time. And the fact that LeBron is 38 years old, year 20, which is also the same year in the careers that Kareem broke this record from Wilt Chamberlain back in the day, LeBron is still playing at a all-star superstar level, and some consider him a top 5 player in the league still. At 38 years old, year 20, he is a top 5 talent in the NBA still, an all-star starter captain, and that leads me to believe that he's most definitely going to score 40,000 points in his career, making this record possibly actually unbreakable unless we see an absolute alien of a player that just scores 50 every game or something. This record is gonna look pretty unbreakable by the time LeBron James retires. And with him saying, I think he said he wanted to retire around 45 or something, this can get insane. He can possibly get to 50,000. I wouldn't leave it past LeBron James to get to 50,000 points. Why not? This video is really just an appreciation of greatness of LeBron James, a legend in the game and a legend for many years to come and what it feels like, because he's 38 putting, almost 40 pieces a night. LeBron James, a legend in everyone's mind, whether you want to deny it or not. LeBron James, the king, the kid from Akron, the number 1 all-time leader in points scored in the regular season history and playoff history. It's hard to deny this greatness. And just being a true fan of the sport, watching LeBron James do what he does on a night-to-night basis is truly an honor to watch. And you gotta appreciate greatness while it's here, because when it's gone, you'll recognize it for sure, and you'll be missing LeBron James and you know, countless other amount of stars that'll retire. And you know, appreciate greatness while it's here. Don't hate on these legends that, you know, won't be playing here forever. Appreciate it while it's here, like I said, about for the 100th time. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Hit the like button down below, subscribe button, notification bell so you be notified as soon as I upload. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.